everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Badgers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Indiana's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well.
Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He'll toss it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't.
He's loose on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment, just give up on the play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL, 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield. They got the tackle for a loss.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Fighting off the defender. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Catch inside the 25. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. They're setting up the screen, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Lindsey. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick, getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Rushes on him and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man on the right. Knocked down for the tackle. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. He'll throw on third down. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
To the air, it's Carpenter. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Gets the back moving. Flips it out in the flat. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots, but it won't be an offense with Wisconsin then. It's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times again.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. Turns it loose deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protect.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the punt high into the air. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. Power football with the run. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Hauls it in. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Wants to return it. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll run it again. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good timing on the quick out. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. Oh, what a move to get open. Still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on the side.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to...
Snatches it on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Reads it, fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. It's complete to the right. Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And they're trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Badgers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Off the RPO, complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure, multiple looks, different guys, back-to-back plays. Now bringing up a third and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
Oh, they're after him. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Working that wide receiver screen. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good right. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Here's the pressure. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.